Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Superbike 22. It's time for day 2 of Aragon, it's time for the Superpole race and race 2. Let's crack on. So once again, starting from 5th place on the second row on the BMW, waiting for the lights to go out, and away we go. It's not a very good start there. I do struggle with my starts in Superbike 22. Not so much online, but against the AI I tend to struggle a bit. And look at this, it's almost a carbon copy of what happened in the first race. Flying over the inside of Vierge, Rinaldi, Jonathan Rea, and even Toprak Razgatlioglu, which is ideal because we now have 4 laps to chase down the real-life World Superbike champion in the form of Alvaro Bautista. And let me tell you guys and gals, I have a major bone to pick with the number 19. I don't want to spoil yesterday's race, but I will do in a moment. So if you haven't seen yesterday's race, check it out now before you continue watching the rest of this one. So I have a bone to pick with him because he took me out in this same corner here in turn 8. When he made contact with me, I could not lift the bike up and therefore crashed going into the corkscrew. I would love to have a piece of Bautista right now. Going into turn 12, we've got to be absolutely bang on the brakes here to chase down the number 19 and hopefully get through by the time we go onto the main straight. So into the left hand side, pretty good braking with the D4 front and the SCQ rear. So a quick change of tyres for this Superpole session. I do quite like the D4 tyre around here in Aragon, but I don't have that many of them left, I do believe, so may have to use some of the tyres sparingly in this weekend. So on the long straight, 0.8 of a second is the gap to Alvaro Bautista. We're using power setting 3 and all of the power that we worked so hard to get in the winter testing not that long ago. So into turn 16, the gap is pretty much the same. We need to take off more time to get a chance of the number 19. And I don't think we're going to get close enough. Just gauging the gap there with Jonathan Rea and Alvaro Bautista, 0.8, 9, and Jonathan Rea up at the end. Oh, goodness me. Massive contact from the number 65. Formerly number 1, of course, Jonathan Rea, but not for 2 years as Bautista. It's getting away. The SCQ can only do so much, and if he's getting away now, that's looking pretty bad for us here in the Superpole session. But, importantly, we are just 3 laps away from a BMW podium in the debut weekend. That is unheard of. Oh, really out of shape there for turn 7, just trying to stop the M1000RR as Jonathan Rea tries to squeeze his Kawasaki rather up on the inside for turn 7, and there he is again for turn 8, making me nervous going into the corkscrew there when the AI is so close to making contact with you. And the issue I have with the M1000 is it eats the fuel. I'm already down to power setting 2 on the second lap here in the Grand Prix of Aragon. I don't think that's ideal, and I don't really remember using power setting 2 so often with the Kawasaki last season. I may have to watch them back to see, but I really don't remember. I felt like I only ever dropped it once or twice, and the majority of the time was with power setting 3, and my goodness, Jonathan Rea, you are aggressive, so take that back. Into the left hand side there, fed up of Jonathan Rea pushing me, barging into me, had to give it back going into the left hand side there. That was a bold move from the man on board the BMW. I don't think Jonathan's going to appreciate that, but I was just fed up of him constantly whacking me every single time and trying to commentate in a corner there. He comes in just dead aggressive and makes contact. So with him done and dusted, we can then focus on holding on to this second place. And of course, guys, if you are yet to subscribe, now is a great time to do so, because Toprak, Rinaldi and Vandermark are all in pursuit of my coveted second place and desperate for a podium with the BMW. It would be a dream come true to get the podium here. Didn't get a podium with the Kawasaki till Estoril, I don't believe, or maybe an Aston. So hopefully we can do one better with the M1000RR. So now it's Toprak behind us. I don't think he appreciated the contact going into the first corner many laps ago. So there he is. Toprak up on the inside. A little bit of a wheelie from both the Yamaha R1 and the M1000. So into the right hand side. Got to give Toprak space. Might try and dive up the inside. It's aggressive. Oh, it is aggressive. That's the only way I can compete with the AI in this game. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to bully him a bit and push them back. In tracks like here in Aragon, I'm really up against it, I won't lie to you. it's been a while since I really honed in on my skills in Superbike 22, and I feel like I've lost a step after playing so much Ride 4, MotoGP and the other milestone bike games, so I've got to really get back into things. I felt good after the practice and qualifying sessions, but I still don't think I'm there yet. So I've still got to be on my best behaviour and hopefully deter the AI from beating us as much as we can. Alvaro Bautista is looking like real life Bautista, as he already has a 5-second advantage to us in second place. Quick look at the right hand side of the screen there. The rear SCQ tyre is looking really worse for wear. Of course, as we know, the SCQ doesn't last these sprint races, but you've got to try it. It's the only time you can use this tyre in a race, so why not let it fly, give it a chance, and hopefully get on the podium with the SCQ. So now into the left-hand side. Top Rack was an aggressive move there going into turn 1. I see Vandermark there in 4th place. He's looking for his first BMW podium this season. We're all looking for our first podium. And look at that, a BMW 2-3. We could get 2 BMWs on the podium here on the final lap. The German manufacturers will be loving this. This is astonishing. 0.2 of a second, but at the same time, I'm happy to see Vandermark up there, but I don't want him to beat me. I want to hold on to this second place. I want to be the top man for BMW. Scott Redding, unfortunately, is nowhere to be seen. Neither is Eugene Laverty or Loris Baz. But 2 out of the 4 BMWs are looking pretty promising here in Aragon. And if we're doing this in a track like Aragon, which I really struggle with, I'm really keen to see what else we can do for the season. Tracks like Assen, Misano, Estoril. Maybe this year in Donington Park I'll have a better result after the disaster from last season. Manny Cors, San Juan Villicum. There's a lot of tracks where we can be very competitive in. And even Australia for the final round of the season. So I'm keen to see what we're going to do. But for now, we are only 3 corners away from taking a first ever BMW podium. Might not be the full race podium, but it will be in a Superpole session. Vandermark's there in 3rd, and I think he's holding on. Philip Birtle's up there into top 6. Oh, and there's Scott Redding. That's another BMW in the top 8. It's been a fantastic performance for us. I don't know where Top Right's gone. I don't know where Jonathan Ray is, but Alvaro Bautista will win the first Superpole race of the season. I'm struggling to keep the bike on, but we are going to get the first BMW podium. Terrific. Brilliantly done. We've got the job done. Redemption from race 1 yesterday. So the end of that one then, Bautista wins, ourselves in 2nd on the BMW, and teammate Michael Vandermark finishes in 3rd. So crucially, we now start race 2 in the final race of today from 2nd place on the grid. SCX and D4 tyre had 1 left for this opportunity, so going into turn 1, do we take the lead? We do, up on the inside of Bautista. We are in the best position here in Aragon. Now, if some way if Michael Vandermark can get through on Bautista and defend, we could have a victory here, and that would be absolutely astonishing. A BMW victory on the debut would be incredible. Bautista is not going to allow that to happen, is he? He's right there at the bottom of our screen. We're already losing so much fuel here on Power Setting 3. I know sometimes the gauge can be a bit off, but right now as it stands, I already need to consider dropping down to Power Setting 2. Into the right hand side for turn 8, Bautista got through. Can a change of direction work out for us? It certainly can. We pick the bike up, we pick Bautista up, and we get the lead here in race 2. There is the man on the left hand side. He is desperate to get back on through. Championship protagonists 1 and 2. Michael Vandermark's up into 2nd. The BMWs up into 1st and 2nd. Can you believe it? What a difference a year makes. They had some great performances in Mandalika last season as well, in our championship, our season mode. And there it is now, 2 BMWs scrapping it out for the victory. Michael Vandermark leads the way for the first time this season. Incredible stuff. Loving this one. Using the speed of the M1000RR around the outside of Michael Vandermark, using a bit of the green line there as well to get through on our Dutch teammate. But oh, massive contact, infighting it seems, between Vandermark and us. I didn't really call for that. I was hoping he would defend and give BMW a dry race win for the first time in goodness me how long. Cannot remember the last victory, to be honest with you. I'm sure it'll come to me as this race progresses, but for now, Still 1 and 2. Scott Redding's there in 6th place. I wonder if he can get higher up on the grid. Would be great to see all 3 BMWs. Leave me a comment down below. Do you think at any point this season we will see a BMW 1, 2, 3? Let me know in the comment section down below. And whilst you're there, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. But for now, Bautista has gotten the better of Van der Mark. He will have to continue to hold on to that position for a good result of the season, or at least for this round. I think that would put him in the top 4 at the end of the round if he stays where he is, and I think that would put us in the top 5, which is where my objective lies. That would be good stuff. Xavi Vierge now moving up to 2nd place. We've seen him in the first race. He had a good race yesterday, but unfortunately, when we got taken out by Bautista, he dropped from 2nd to 5th. I didn't see what happened, I don't know what occurred, but unfortunately Vierge dropped the podium like Alvaro Bautista dropped us into turn 8, but we've gone deep into turn 12. Oh, into fire! Oh no! I was really worried about that then. You go wide there, you try and regain the position, but the AI, they're locked in. They are locked in one spot and they're on rails. So if you get in their way, you do get a big whack, and we saw it right there. Bautista gesticulating to Van der Mark, I think. Van der Mark's dropped to 5th. The Hondas are rising. Ducati's falling, and there's no sign of Kawasaki in the top 8. A shocker for the Kawasaki factory team. No idea what's going on with KRT, because they're nowhere to be seen here today. Not even in race 1, Superpole, or even now in race 2. Heart rate monitor still pretty even at 106, but as this race goes on and the more pressure we put onto Vierge, the more intense we get, as I'm going to have to triangulate. Sorry, Vierge, I couldn't get the M1000 RR stop, so I had to just go for it. There's not much I can do. It's getting caught in the rumble strip. Oh, God, you love the curbs in Superbike 22. They're absolutely brutal. Touch the curb and just send the bike flying. I thought that was it. I honestly thought that was going to be it then. As Bautista, he gesticulates once again. He's the one who's gone for the crazy lunge. Don't be blaming me, Alvaro. I'm still holding on as it stands, but oh wow, around the outside goes the number 19. More contact! We're both off the track! Oh, take that! AB19, take that from MG11! Oh, this one's really kicking off here in Aragon. It means so much to be in this fight with the BMW team. Can we keep on it and hold off Alvaro Bautista, Leclerc and Vierge for a potential Grand Prix victory here in Aragon? Tension at its finest right now. Bautista goes the long way around for turn 12. Does he have the inside line? He does not. Slam the door in his face, and we still hold on to the position. There it is, hashtag AB19 on the helmet of Alvaro Bautista. Look at Xavi Vierge. No, it's Iker Leclerc there to the right hand side. Somehow Bautista's got to the front. We use power setting 2 with a lot of slipstream, and hopefully we should be able to get on through going into turn 16. Wait for the white line there to your right and go firm on the brakes. He still is there though. This is lap 3 of 7 here in Aragon. Bautista's through again. We might need to bump it back to power setting 3 for a chance to get back on through on the Spaniard. Hard on the brakes at the shadow. Hold him back. Should have the inside line. Look at the... wow. Okay, fair play. Bautista went round the outside, braved it, and he's holding on to the lead. This is where things get a little bit difficult for me now. No, this is going worse. Quick look behind us. We're losing positions. We've got to stay focused here. We've got to stay pushing. At this point, we would have already been finished with... in fact, no, we'd be on the final lap of the Superpole race, wouldn't we? But we didn't have the SCX tyre. We had the SCQ and the D4 front. Still got the traction control on 2 as well. I don't think I need to change it yet. Anti-wheelie 3, I am considering possibly changing that to 4, because I do find the bike wheelies quite a lot more than what the Kawasaki ever did. Already improved the engine braking. Already increased it as well, as a matter of fact. But now we've still got to get on to the riders ahead of us. 1 second is the gap to Bautista. Going into turn 12, can we outbrake on Leclerc? No, we've outbraked ourselves though. That's deep. Vierge up at the inside. Back through into turn 13, yes. We do hold on to the position, and hopefully we can hold on to this podium. Getting caught on the rumble strip there is never ideal for turn 14. Back to the left for 15. Oh, it's contact. Oh, the pressure. It's insurmountable now. You see the graphic in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen there, depicting how many riders it is in this fight right now. Just tons and tons of riders behind. This is the difficulty of Aragon. This is the difficulty I have with Aragon, at least. If I make another mistake now, you don't just lose one position, you're probably going to lose multiple positions. Bautista with a 1:47.006. Much quicker than what we're doing right now. This isn't the pace that I'm accustomed to. I was doing a lot faster in the practice and qualifying, but of course that is with nice clean air, brand new tyres and no pressure. Now that the pressure's on, I'm not really doing too good, and to be fair, we are changing with power setting 2 and 3 quite a lot as well. So maybe a lap with power setting 3 would be a bit of a change of pace for the man on board the BMW. But as it stands, Ertl is still in there in 6th place. A great ride for the German. A bit similar to what he did in real life a couple of weeks ago. But we now go to the right for turn 8. Vierge still in pursuit. He dropped the ball on the podium in race 1. Will he drop the ball again here for a potential fight for this 3rd place? The final position on the rostrum is still up for grabs. Ruben Rinaldi's right in there as well in 5th place. He won the opening Grand Prix in race 1. As we go nice and gentle on the brakes. Don't really have the confidence right now as I've messed it up a couple of times. Vierge was aggressive. He made contact with me, and the way the contact works in Superbike 22, sometimes I just panic. Because you can crash for no apparent reason sometimes, and I think, oh, it's going to, oh no, messed it up going into the left-hand side. Ruben Rinaldi was the one who really suffered with that one. All that pressure was just building up there. I'm struggling right now. The SCX might have been a bit of a boisterous decision, to be honest with you. Not the best of decisions, I will be honest. The SCX is burning up. The D4 tyre's not really lasting either. I probably should have gone for the SC1, but it's too late to decide now. I can't make my mind up. I need something to be more competitive here in Aragon, as we have to try and dive on the inside for Vierge. I just got the braking marker wrong there, but I'm still fighting the number 97. Can we get back at him? I'm certainly pushing on this penultimate lap. I'm going to give it everything now. Why not? We've already crashed in race 1 after we got taken out by Bautista. We're just going to have to go for it here. I couldn't get it stopped into turn 1, so I don't think turn 1 is the right overtaking opportunity for us. We close in for turn 7. Keep it in nice and tight. Bring on the power. Hopefully we can close him in. We are closing in, but I just don't have that confidence to overtake like we do on the likes of MotoGP or Ride 4. I just struggle a bit on the brakes against the AI. They just always seem superior on the brakes. Regardless of what bike, regardless of what team, they just seem to be a little bit better than we are when it comes to the braking. Hard, difficult braking markers are a lot here in Aragon, as we now go firm on the brakes for turn 12. Can we close in? Nice tight apex this time around. We are closing. It's a good lap coming in actually this time. This will put us into the 147s for the first time, so it's not a very good lap time, but it's better than what we've been producing for the past couple. Now to the left hand side, we bring on the power. 0.7 of a second is the gap. We could have a chance here, but I'm just noticing the fuel plus 0.1. We're probably going to have to drop down to power setting 2 at some point. The pressure is on here, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get the podium in the first full race? We did it in the Superpole, but can we do it in race 2? Alvaro Bautista is getting away with this one. Honda 2-3 right now. We had a BMW 2-3 in the Superpole session, but this time it could be Honda's day. Unbelievable. What a race today. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you're enjoying this one, because I am having an absolute blast, but I am pushing so damn hard to stay with Vierge right now. I've had to drop it down to power setting 2. I would rather not sacrifice all the fuel and then end up not finishing the race and losing valuable points. I'm going to have to accept it, I think. Just accept that we're not going to get to Vierge and use the power setting 3 when we need it, so we don't lose any more points. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, Scott Redding! Oh, I just seen it on the screen then. That was Scott Redding there into 5th place, but he's just absolutely clattered into the back of us. Oh, I cannot believe that. That completely caught me off guard. I've seen on the left-hand side that Scott Redding was behind us. I was about to make a comment, and then he out-braked himself and just almost sent us crashing into the distance, and I think himself, he crashed going into the corkscrew. And now after all of that, we've got that work to do again. Whoa! Getting across the rumble strip. This is an insane race that I am on the absolute limits for now. It's no podium in race 2, but we're still pushing as much as we can as a dude Rinaldi again in that corner. Oh, he's going to be livid. He is going to be absolutely furious. That's twice we've done him in that corner. Twice. Absolutely unbelievable. I think we're going to hold on now. That's 4th place secured. Stopping all the momentum for Michael Ruben Rinaldi. Bautista wins here in race 2 of Aragon. Leclerc in 2nd and Xavi Vierge in 3rd, and we come home in 4th place after a very difficult battle. So guys, there you go then. Bautista wins, Leclerc and Vierge in 2nd and 3rd. Good job for the double Hondas. And of course us as the top BMW rider in 4th place. Look at the championship standings, or at least the standings of the round, should I say. We finished the round in 7th place, so I do miss my goal by a couple of points. But after getting taken out in race 1, we would have had enough points to secure the 5th round position. But as far as the championship standings go, we finish in 6th. Locked in points with Top Rack, but of course we did take a podium, therefore puts us into 6th place. But Alvaro Bautista, 57 points for him, 35 points clear from us, with his teammate Rinaldi just 15 points behind in 2nd place. 2 Hondas there, 26 and 28 points behind for them. Look at the Constructors' Championship, and Ducati are leading the way. 26 from Honda, 31 from BMW, 40 from Yamaha, and 42 from Kawasaki. But guys, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Be sure to hit the like button, consider subscribing, and consider becoming a member of the DrAce pit crew. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.